What is going on, you guys? It's your girl Diana, back at you with another YouTube video. In case you missed the first two global challenges and weren't able to get your hands on the exclusive Pokeball or Great Ball backpack, I have good news for you. Because we now have a Global Challenge 3, which has a lot more to offer than just some cosmetics. So let's go ahead and hop into the details. So I'm here on Cerebee's website where they have all of the details on what exactly we can expect for the Global Challenge 3. However, before we do hop into the Global Challenge 3, there is an exclusive distribution going on for South Korea. So if you are from South Korea, another new distribution has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in South Korea. To celebrate the release of Arceus and the Jewel of Life in the country, a second commemorative distribution will run, this time in Pokemon stores online. If you spend 60,000 won or more on the Pokemon store, you'll get a serial code to receive a Bronzong based on Marcus's Bronzong in the movie. This Bronzong will be level 50 and has the moves Flash Cannon, Gyro Ball, Psychic, and Hypnosis, and it will be running from May 31st through July 31st. So that's kind of cool. So if you are from South Korea, you do get an exclusive Bronzong if you spend a little money on the online store. But hopping back into our Global Challenge 3, here on Cerebee's website, it says the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet online competition has been announced. This competition is the Global Challenge 3 competition, and like the past two, acts as a way for players to gain entry to the Pokemon World Championships in Japan and Korea, and earn championship points in the West to go towards a Worlds invite. So if you are a VGC player and you are trying to get those championship points to hopefully get an invitation to Worlds, this is yet another chance that you have to get some points racked up. And it looks like registration is open as of today, since it says here that registration is open from midnight UTC on April 27th until May 4th at 11:59 UTC, while battles run from midnight UTC on May 5th through 11:59 UTC on May 7th. Also, something to note, since registration is currently open, if you are planning on joining this tournament, if you register your team, it will be locked, which means you will not be able to practice with your team unless you make a rental version of your team, which is what I did to practice with my doubles team while my actual team was locked to the tournament. So just a little pro tip that if you do want to register your team but you still want to be able to practice with it before the competition starts, just make a rental of it so you can still use it in online battles or battling against friends, whatever, and you're not just sitting there twiddling your thumbs since your entire team is inaccessible until after the tournament concludes. Which kind of annoying, but I also kind of understand why they do that, just so that people don't start switching up their teams in the middle of a tournament, but still. As for the rewards that you can gain for joining this tournament, it says, as with the past two competitions, it gives 10,000 league points, which we love, free league points for TMs and just to buy things in general, to all players, and this time also gives you an Ultra Ball canvas backpack for players connected to Pokemon Home as a reward for participating in 3 or more battles. So we've now had a Pokeball backpack, a Great Ball backpack, and we are now getting the Ultra Ball backpack, which is this little guy right here. Honestly, this is probably my least favorite out of the backpacks, but I do have the Pokeball and the Great Ball, so I might as well get the Ultra Ball just to complete the trio. I wonder if they'll do a 4th global competition and give us a Master Ball, because that would be adorable and I would want that immediately. But as for the 3 battles that I mentioned that you need to participate in addition to being connected to the Pokemon Home mobile app, you technically don't even have to win those battles. You could realistically lose all 3 and you would still get the code for the backpack. So just something to keep in mind, that if you do want the rewards, you technically do not have to do well in the tournament. Granted, if you are a VGC player and you are trying to get your points, then yes, you want to do as good as possible. But if you're just joining it to get the exclusive Ultra Ball backpack and your league points, then all you gotta do is join 3 battles. The code for the backpack will be given through Pokemon Home after the competition ends, which was a big question when the first competition rolled out, so you will have to wait until the conclusion of the tournament in order to get your code through Pokemon Home. So even if you do only participate in 3 battles and you finish those on the first day, you will have to wait until the entire competition ends in order to get your code. But there you have it, that is all the information that we have on the Global Challenge 3. Like I said, this is probably my least favorite out of the Pokeball backpack rewards that they've released. However, I am a sucker for exclusive items, so I do plan on participating still. But let me know down below in the comments if you do. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, I kindly suggest that you consider subscribing so that I can continue to make content for you guys. And if you're already subscribed and you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to those of you who have joined the channel as members. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.